Hi, Wayne Breitbarth, experienced business guy and author of The Power Formula for LinkedIn Success. I'm going to show you what many people tell me is the best thing that LinkedIn can do for you, and that's look for people. But let's start with this thought. The thought is, don't you want to meet more people? Of course you do. But don't you want to meet more of the right kind of people? That's really what we want to do. And that's what LinkedIn is just perfect at. The fact that LinkedIn is the largest database of business professionals we've ever had in our lives make it so easy to do just that, to find the right kind of people. And so the technique I'm going to show you today is the advanced people searching technique. And you access that technique by clicking the word advanced. You'll see advanced on the top of your toolbar somewhere. And I say somewhere because, like most online sites, they change. And boy, it frustrates an old guy like me, that's for sure. But the bottom line is they change. So look for the word advanced. And when you click that word advanced, LinkedIn's going to bring you to the screen where you can access that entire database and look for the right kind of people that you want to meet. So how do you do that? You've got to be thinking about keywords. It starts with keywords, and keywords are everything online. I hope you know that by now, whether it's Googling or whether it's spending time on LinkedIn. When you're trying to meet the right people, you have to know what words they would describe themselves on their LinkedIn profile. That's the access. So we're on the screen with advanced people searching, and the keyword box up at the top will allow you to search a word that will appear at anywhere on their profile. And the other access areas are title, company, school, location. So if you want to look for, let's say, presidents, and you click the word current so that you're only looking for people that have president in their current job title, but you want to look in a certain part of the country, we'll look in the Milwaukee area, that's where I'm at, but you also want to look for people who have the word manufacturing in their profile as well. So you have to be thinking all the time about the words that people describe themselves. But in this case, I'm also going to look for a title and a part of the country. Then you hit the blue button, and LinkedIn will bring to you the people that meet that exact search criteria from its entire database. And then what you do from there is you just keep honing in and zeroing in on the right people. So in this case, I'm going to go past manufacturing, and I'm going to add a word to the keyword box, food. People that are in the food manufacturing business. And you'll notice every time you add additional criteria, what happens to your search? It gets smaller, right? Because LinkedIn's going to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's really where you want to go. You want to end up with the exact right people. So now you got a great list. What are you going to do with it? Well, you're going to start reaching out and figuring out how to connect, message, use introductions, and other techniques on LinkedIn, but also other techniques that we do offline. So you'll get this list, and you'll be able to, one of the things you'll be able to tell right away is who your friends know on this list. A second-degree connection that shows up on this list are people that your friends know. So you leverage that relationship. That's the best thing you can do, is to find who your friends know. Because remember, they're your friends, and they know these people that are their friends that you'd like to meet. That's the first and second-degree relationship on LinkedIn. And you can do that through LinkedIn using the introduction feature. Or you can just call up your friend and say, hey, I see you know such and such. They're on your LinkedIn. Would you mind introducing me? I'd like to play golf. Well, how can we get together? Okay, that's one thing you can do. Another thing you do is you can ask those people to connect. And if you're going to ask them to connect, remember, these are strangers. Second-degree people would be technically strangers. You need to explain to them why you want to connect. What's in it for them? How could you help each other? Another thing you could do is now you know that they're in that position and they work in the right industry. You can look up their company on the internet and mail them something. You can call them on the telephone. Don't forget all the techniques that you've used for years. The other people on the other end might feel more comfortable with you coming by and knocking on the door as opposed to asking for a LinkedIn connection as well. So try all of those offline and online techniques once LinkedIn delivers you the exact right list of people that you want to meet. So let's just step back and summarize what we did. We're using LinkedIn for, I think, its #1 power, and that's to find the exact right people for you to meet. And you're going to get there by having relationships, connections on LinkedIn, and you're going to get there by knowing the kinds of words that people explain in their profile. Get a nice list and then go out and meet those people through your friends or the techniques that you've used over the years.